9:11 a.m. I'm saying goodbye to this household. I'm gonna miss it, but I will probably be back very soon. No turning back. You know when you just feel like you're forgetting something, but you're not? Bye, house. Bye, babe. Bye. I love you. I love you so much, Mom. Alrighty, off we go. We made it past security. I usually get yelled at all the time for having 3 like carry-ons. Like that thing, like they always count it as an extra carry-on, so I'm like, okay. But yeah, now we're past security. It feels really good. We can just chill.
Your cellular telephone drive or checking on Facebook, folks, please place them in the captain chance until the fast seatbelt signs we recognize that you have a choice when it comes to your aircraft, and we do appreciate that you chose to fly with us.
We have made it. Guys, we made it to LA. We're here in our rental car. We have it for 5 days, but we're really hungry. We're gonna go eat, and In-N-Out seems like the move. Let's freaking go. We're good? Yeah. In-N-Out is done. We are now heading to the Airbnb. Hey guys, so we got into our Airbnb and our room may look nice, but it's just the situation. Like, we're on the first floor, which we kind of knew. We share like a common space, but there's like other people who are really nearby. I'm talking quiet because it's kind of really loud. This was the room, but we're gonna have to leave because there's stuff going on. So we're gonna try and go and find a better option. Our Airbnb hosts were really nice, so they're really forgiving and all that stuff, and they just want us to feel as comfortable as possible, so they were really nice about the whole thing. But we're gonna head out, so we're gonna pack the car again. I think it's like 5 o'clock. What time is it? 5? It's 5, so we're gonna go. All right guys, we got a hotel because life happened. We have it for 2 nights only, so we're gonna have to figure out a good plan. We're gonna go run out and get some water, some bottled water, because California's water sucks, and then we're gonna get some dinner, and hopefully we can just tuck in for the night and figure out like a good plan for the week. First, Jollibee. Amazing, yeah. Okay guys, my dad just went in to get a case of water, but yeah, life is testing us right now. But that's like the journey, I guess. Like, you guys are really seeing the real and true raw journey of moving to LA. I'm still excited for this journey, don't get me wrong, but I think so many people can just glamorize it so much, which it is. Like, romanticize your life, baby girl, but like, this is the real life thing. We have a hotel for 2 nights, already pumping out more money than we had already expected. We got like 1/3 of our refund thus far, but the Airbnb hosts are so nice. They said that if someone were to rebook our room for the duration that we like did it, which I don't even know what's the possibility of that at this point, because I don't know how often that place gets booked. It's not that it was bad, guys. Like you guys saw it, the room was like fine, it was okay. There was a kitchen that was communal, and there was also a bathroom that was communal, but there were so many people going in and out. It just felt really odd. I can pick up on energy so well, and when things feel really odd, I know when it's like a, yo, let's reverse. So we made the hasty decision to cancel, which honestly, we could have toughed it out for 11 days, but already spending that much money, it's like, I don't know. But anyways, we got Jollibee. Jollibee is one of my favorite restaurants ever. They have one in New York City, they have one in Singapore. That's where Jada and I love to go. If you guys saw my old New York City vlogs, I would go to Jollibee all the time. I'm just praying for a safe apartment that I find in a safe place with safe people, because right now, like, I'm already getting such negative vibes. I'm trying to stay positive. Like, this is supposed to be the move, the direction for me. We made it back to the hotel. Let's do a quick Jollibee taste test. I haven't had Jollibee since March of 2020. So it's been a year. Oh, it's the same color as me. All right, guys, so it's 8 o'clock, and guys, look at this. Wait, actually, look at this. Look at that. What the heck? So you might be wondering, what the heck happened? So basically our TV in the other room wasn't working. Like the only thing that worked was the volume for some reason. It wouldn't change channels, it wouldn't do anything. So there was a really nice guy who switched out from the front desk, and he came up and was like, the problem isn't the remote, it's actually the TV. It doesn't look like you guys really unpacked or did anything. So honestly, I can just move you guys to this room like free of charge. I'm honestly gonna go shower, get some editing done, send an email, and get some things rolling because today was a pretty stressful day, but I'm very full and I just need to chill. Good night.
She was very chill. She barely talked.
It's because you're the second born.
And then she was like, good job, Nene.
Oh my god.
But at one point, I accelerated during a turn. And like, I didn't run into everyone, but she was like, May, she said, you're lucky because if you did it wrong, you would have been in the ditch. Damn it. All right, good night.
Good night, dude. Bye-bye.
Bye, love you guys.
Good morning, guys. There's currently a car going off outside, so don't mind. Oh, it just stopped. So today is a very, very, very important apartment hunting day. We really want to go and find the right apartment so that we are feeling fresh, so that on Monday, I think, when the car comes and all of our boxes and all that stuff, we just have a place to put everything, like in a place. That's going to be really difficult because we have to like get the apartment approved. Like there's just so many steps that goes into an apartment, so it's not so easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna move in like on Monday, you know. So we may or may not have to like find a situation where, you know, we're staying somewhere else or doing that whole thing again until we get approved for a place. So that's the goal for today. Come along with us and we will be apartment hunting. All right, guys, we are in West Hollywood for the first apartment. I'm pretty sure this is the area that we want to live in with any roommate, or if I'm rooming by myself. Like I really don't know what's the deal right now, but we're just looking at options. So we're in the West Hollywood area and we're gonna show the first apartment. All right, guys, voiceover me. I feel like it's been a long time. I haven't done a voiceover like this ever, honestly, but here was the first apartment. Like I said, it was in West Hollywood. This was a 2-bedroom 2-bath, and it was just not my vibe. It did have a washer and dryer, which for me was a non-negotiable. My mom was like, you were not moving into a place without a washer and dryer. But the ceilings were very low in this place, and everything felt very claustrophobic. Like it felt like there was always a wall or the light wasn't coming in. And since it was on the first-esque floor, I don't know how to explain it. It had like stairs that led up to it, but it was still on the first floor. It was just not my favorite, and I felt like a giant in there, and that was just not the vibe. I think the price was $2,600, so that was about $1,300 per person. So it is a pretty good deal for what it has, and washer and dryer, but not my place. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going with the voiceover vibe because all these clips were very loud, but we honestly didn't have a plan from there. I scheduled more appointments to look at more places, but we felt like it was good to just go ahead and go and get breakfast and keep looking at places while we sat down, because it is very stressful when you don't know where the heck you're going and you're on an empty stomach. But these pancakes were absolutely amazing. It had really, really high ratings, and we are so glad that we went there for our first breakfast day in LA. I didn't vlog any of the in-between from breakfast to this apartment, but I'm gonna let you guys know right now that this was the second and last apartment that we toured. I will give more information on how I found it and whatever towards the end of this video. This was the studio apartment, and as you can see, washer and dryer, lots of light. The wall color was not my favorite, but you know, we made it work. And as you guys can tell by the way I'm talking, we went with this apartment. This was on the first floor. This was a unit on the first floor. This was the unit on the third floor, and we loved it. We just couldn't go in because people had just moved out, but the lady was like, hey, we actually have an apartment unit that just got vacant that you may like. And as you guys can tell, this is the one that we went with, and more details on it later, but yes. Okay, guys, I feel so happy and so grateful, but we found the place. Literally, we only looked at 2 because we had appointments that were scheduled and all this stuff. We were like, you know what, like this is just getting completely out of hand. A friend, an amazing freaking friend, recommended me to a place, and we were just like, you know what, we just need to check it, because I was getting so sick in the car. Like, we were just rolling around like all morning just trying to see where we could go, and it was getting so absolutely frustrating. And I just feel so blessed that we found a place, guys. We ended up going with the studio, and you guys might be like, well, that's so expensive, which is true. Honestly, it's not even about expenses at this point. It really is about just like feeling completely safe and comfortable in the area that you live in. Like, LA is no joke. New York City, I'm more familiar with it, but LA is a very spread out city that has many areas that aren't so great. So you just really have to make sure you're in like a safe area that you feel comfortable in, and that was the biggest priority, not price. And you guys know I've been having so many like awful roommate situations. I had 2 potential roommates going into this week, but then they just ended up falling out, and I really just can't trust anyone except for myself at this point. So I think my family and I agreed like right on the spot, like, honestly, just go with the studio, go with what your gut is telling you, and just like move forward. Because I told my dad in the car, I was like, I need to move forward with a place that I can feel 1000% comfortable in, because it doesn't even matter what I'm paying. If I end up paying like, let's say $900 for a place and living with like 4 or 5 different roommates, I don't know who's coming in, who's coming out. I can't fully focus on my craft. And it's crazy because, again, like, we aren't the richest people on the planet. Like, we're hustling just as much as everyone else out here doing the thing, but it's important to invest in myself, and it's important to invest in this apartment as an investment, essentially, like in my career, in the area that I need to be in. So for the first year, we are paying a little bit more than we had anticipated. It's an 18-month lease, so I'm gonna be there for a little bit of time, but it's so important that I have a solid place, guys. But this feels like the right move. Like, everything just felt so right as soon as we stepped into that building, and that's when you kind of know, you know? Yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get on my laptop right now because I got an invitation from them to apply and do all that stuff. So gonna do that, and wish me luck. Hopefully we get approved very soon. Gonna send it all in right now.